If you're struggling making your characters look unique instead of having the same face syndrome, or if you're trying to balance your stylization with anatomy, like having big eyes but not too big, or simplifying the nose so that way it's easier to draw at different angles. Or maybe you're just struggling drawing your faces consistently. Maybe it's designing expressive eyes without overdoing it. I'm going to try to address all of that inside of this video. This is the J. Oden's character design ebook, and we're going to be addressing all of these in the first chapter. The face. Obviously, the face is one of the most important things for your character, and you want it to be recognizable immediately. So here are some tips. Whenever you're creating your character, you need to think about their facial features. Do they have a scar? Do they have big eyes? What shape is their head? What does their nose look like? Do they have facial hair? What race are they? What sex are they supposed to be? All of these questions are very important whenever you're creating your character. So what I normally do is just sketch a bunch of different designs that keep on popping up in my head. It's pretty simple for me because I tend to know exactly what I want my characters to look like. So as I'm sketching them, I'm just basically ironing out all of the finer details. But once you get the look of your character, you need to start thinking about their emotions. What do they look like when they're happy, sad, angry, or surprised, or confused, or grieving, or any of the other emotions that you can possibly think of? Are the expressions of the character that you're drawing exaggerated and completely out there because that character's personality is out there? Or is your character very subtle and regulates their emotions even more so that way you don't have to exaggerate them as much? We'll get into this a little bit later on into the course, but you want to think about your character and how they do everything. Figuring out that character's personality will make it so much easier to figure out exactly how they emote. So here's some things to work on and practice while you try to create your next character. While you're sketching them, try to add a scar, see how that looks. Make their eyes really big or very tiny. Play around and see exactly what you can do to make this character's face look very unique. Maybe they have a big nose. Maybe they have a sharp nose. Maybe their head shape is square or very round. And while you're working on their face, also think about their hairstyle. Again, this will come up later on whenever we're talking about silhouettes, but you want it to be recognizable. And most importantly, you want it to be easy to draw over and over again. Consistency is key, and the more you sketch out your character, the easier it will be to keep it consistent whenever you're drawing this inside of your manga. So again, practice, sketch out your character from the side, 3/4 view, straight on. Try to lock down their face and draw it about 10 or 20 times so that way you can start to get the hang of drawing them. And if it starts to change, then at least you'll know, okay, I need to make sure that I work on these things to keep it consistent. If you have a piece of paper and you're drawing their face 10 times, then the first one will probably look a little different from the 10th one. But the more you do that, obviously, you're just going to get better and better at doing it. So remember, practice is key to getting better at drawing your characters. In the next section, we're going to be going over body type. See you there.